Hey guys, Gina back with another collection video. Today we are talking about horror comics. Yes, you guys, I have a Pinterest page full of comic book pictures of the illustrations that they do. They are so neat, they are so wonderful and so well done. And they just bring all that atmosphere and ambiance onto the page. And I have been looking on eBay and online and I'm like, oh, I don't know, do I really want those? But then this summer, as I went to a yard sale, there was a whole stack of comic books. And yes, there was Spider-Man and Wolverine and all the other cool comics like Batman, but I was interested in the horror ones and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe these are here. So of course I asked and the lady said it was $1 a piece and I was like, that's something I can totally do. So I picked out a couple of my favorite ones and then a couple weeks later, I was at another yard sale and there were more of them. And I was like, are you kidding me? And the guy gave me a bundle deal. So I got those and now I have quite a little bit of collection. So I thought I would show you guys some of my favorite titles, illustrations, and of course you can't forget those advertisements inside. So come along and let's check out some of these comic books. So please bear with me, I am not a comic book expert by any means. I just love to collect these based on the illustrations and I think someday it would be so awesome to display a lot of the covers like I have my vinyl records or my die cuts. So first we are going to start with Monsters on the Prowl. Check this out. I love the old science fiction, creature feature movies. Those are just so fantastic. This one was in 1971. And I tagged a couple of pages because I want to show you guys some of the fun stuff inside too. Check this guy out. Huge monster. Free, giant, life-size moon monster. Horrifying, exciting, and thrilling. Over 6 feet tall. And then this one is a giant mummy. And those people running. Mankind is doomed. Oh my goodness. These are fantastic. Oh yes. The Maiden and the Monster. Any of you guys Mystery Science Theater people? I love that show. I remember watching it as the Sunday afternoon matinee when it would come on and all those old black and white and crazy creature features that they would make fun of. Those were the best. I think they have a new one now on Netflix, right? They rebooted it, which is pretty cool. Next we have a comic book series called The Little Monsters. And there's a couple of those. Classic haunted castle. And some ghosts. Making their little train set go. Say cheese. And die. Ha 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 ha. Just kidding. So this one is only 12 cents. Can you imagine? 12 cents. And this one, it was 1966. And I went ahead and tabbed a page. Let's see what's in this one. Oh, can you create a monster? This page was awesome. Check this out. So it's all the different things. And I'm gonna read you this guy right here. This one right here. So this guy says, the yellow side of his face gives off a powerful heat, such as the sun's rays, to melt objects. The eye on that side of the face has a paralyzing beam. The ear on the red side of the head gives off sound waves and the eye can hypnotize its victims. And it just goes on and goes on with every little piece of that monster's body. But I just love that so much. Someone was thinking, create a monster back in the day. Then we have Ripley's Believe It or Not. This was cool. Now there are more Ripley's Believe It or Not. I actually saw more at the thing, but I grabbed these ones because these ones said they were ghost stories. I think the other one was old war stories. Check that out. That skull, the crash. I mean, whoever was illustrating these, they just did such a fantastic job. They're very atmospheric pictures. Weird, eerie, authentic. This one is great. I actually have this one pinned on my Pinterest board. That ghost. So awesome. Then we have this series, Do You Dare Enter the House of Mystery? I've got 3 of those. Check out that lady turning into an eagle. It's so wicked. Very cool. Look it. They were even thinking of creepy dolls back then in the 70s. Although, now that I think about it, I have seen some Twilight Zones and some other of those, you know, Alfred Hitchcock Presents, where they were taking like ventriloquist dolls and dummies and making them creepy. I wonder if that's where all this creepy doll stuff came from. But this one has a ghost ship in it. Check that out. And there's obviously some good gems in this one because I tagged this one quite a few times. So this first one, this one says, Scary life-size monster ghost obeys your commands. I'll show you guys that. These advertisements are the best. You can't forget about sea monkeys. There's a beautiful color advertisement right there. Did you guys ever send in for any of this stuff? Like sea monkeys? This was a little before my time, but I know my mom had talked about sea monkeys before. It would be so much fun to send in for some of this stuff. Here is a classic haunted house picture. Think their car's gonna break down and they're gonna have to go in there for the night? I haven't read all of these yet, but I am definitely looking forward to doing that. Next we have a series called The Unexpected. And these ones are in really good condition. Some of them still are, and they have these plastic sleeves that came with them. I need to get more for these other ones, but the condition is all over the map on these things, and basically I'm just looking at the advertising inside and the front title. It is going to be fun to read all of these too, but check this one out. I just love this picture so much. You're a fabulous writer. How do you make your vampires so believable? That, my dear, is a secret which you will soon discover. So, yes, that is fantastic. Look at this, you guys! Do you remember fruit stripe gum? If you do, here's an advertisement for that, and you even get to do a maze. I remember fruit stripe gum. It literally lasted maybe 30 seconds of flavor, and then it was gone. And then you were just basically chewing, you know, flavorless gum for a while. But here's this title. Check out that guy. Creating some kind of a monster. And this one looks like some kind of an unusual costume shop. You can see Frankenstein and a skull, and then a devil, and this guy reaching for him. That's the costume I want. Are you sure about that? I don't think you should get that one. And we have this one from DC Comics, The Witching Hour. Bruce, why don't you open your door? Let me come in. I don't think you want to do that, Mom. There's a friend in there. All right, this was hilarious. I opened this page up to read it. It's about this witch who's getting ready to go on a date. And her date ends up being Frankenstein's monster. If you guys can see that. She literally runs to the door. She's so excited to go on her date with Frankenstein. This was amazing, you guys. If you've seen my other Pick or Treat videos, you know I love vinyl records. The Halloween spooky sounds, the Halloween music, all of that stuff. So this was a gem, and I will probably find a page that's kind of beat up, or maybe something. Oh, this is perfect actually, because its ad was on the other side. But I'm probably gonna take this out and I'm gonna frame it. But look, you guys, back in the day, you could send in $1, $1.25, and you would get back spooky sounds on a record. You guys have no idea how happy this advertisement in here made me. When I flipped through that and I saw that, gosh, you guys, I would have sent in. I would have begged my mom for $1 back in the day. This one came out in 1974, this one came out. This is a great one. I just love that so much. And it's still only 20 cents. Now these next covers are probably the ones that caused me to really start delving deeper into looking at comic book illustrations in the horror genre. This series called Ghost, right there. These are probably some of the best, I mean, in my standards, they're probably some of the best, most unique, awesome, just Halloween all over the place. Check out that lady. That guy, he is in a world of trouble. She is someone you don't want to mess with. And let's see what's in here. Oh, magician, you guys. When everyone else wanted to be a vet or a doctor, I wanted to be a magician when I grew up. It's true. So that's a story about the magician who haunted Hollywood. Wonder if he worked at the Magic Castle. Here's another great illustration of a ghost. That almost looks like a Halloween prop. Here's another one, looks like a ghost dog meeting you in the middle of the dark night in an alley. Who doesn't love a good old-fashioned story about a bride who turns bad? You just had to fall in love with her, huh? A skiing ghost? I mean, come on. How creative is that? Look at this big old torch right there. Melting some snow. Great. This is an awesome one. Here, let me take it out of its sleeve for you guys. This headless ghost. I can't wait to read all these stories. Ah, look at the back. Evel Knievel. Haunted hotel, anyone? You checked in to the wrong place. We challenge you to read true tales of the weird and the supernatural. Oh my goodness. This one was 1974 as well. Here's one. Probably from Canada or Alaska. Secrets in the Ice Cave. What did I put on this one? Oh, here we go. This is perfect for this great old 2020 political year. Haunting of the White House. You guys can insert your own joke there. You guys, there are so many here. I'm gonna try to breeze through this. I'll just pick a couple more of my favorite. I know there's so many of them. Oh, here's one that's different. This one is actually like the size of a regular magazine, but this is called Psycho. Now this one, these illustrations are a little bit different than the ones in the other comic books. These ones, while those other ones are highly detailed, check this out. This is just all black and white, but man, there are some very talented people out there. They just, I could never draw this well. I mean, check out that zombie head right there. Frankenstein monster. Gosh, this is almost like a seek and find in this magazine. There is just so much going on. There's so much detail. Great, check out this. Almost looks like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde picture right there, doesn't it? Here's a title from DC called Ghost Castle. The mushroom is coming to life. A soul a day keeps the devil away. Ooh. So this was funny. This is a joke right here. That ghost was a little stinky. Needed some deodorant. Here we go. Carlton Comics Group. I got two different ones there. This one's got some kind of a sea creature. And this one is a spooky tree. I was so excited to find this one. If you guys know my love for anything spooky tree related. That was awesome. I tagged a page in here. Yes! You guys, this is what I'm talking about. This is those send-in. So this one says Super Gifts and Gimmicks. It's got all kinds of fun stuff in here. It's got those hand buzzers in there. It's got a skull flashlight. It's got fake beer, haha. Werewolf mask. There's, x-ray glasses. It's all in here. Oh, this is face paint. Now I know this is not what you call like culturally acceptable or politically correct, but it is a part of our history and I thought it was cool advertisement. All the different, it's grease paint, I think, which you could get back in the day. Perfect for Halloween, it says. Heck yeah. I'd be the monster, I think, or the clown. Who doesn't love a creepy clown? This is a Marvel comic. This one's called Werewolf. I'm not sure if he's a superhero or what, but I liked it because it said werewolf on it. I haven't opened that one up to check it out, but behold the behemoth. Breaking through a brick wall. He's got some superpowers there for sure. This one is American Comic Group. Right here, Unknown Worlds. This one looks very science fiction. It works. Nothing can stop me now. You think he cloned himself? We'll have to read and find out, huh? Called Beyond the Grave. Modern comics. Someone's getting out of their grave, huh? Oh, yes! Here you go, for any of you Star Wars fans. This old advertising is just the best. Kind of missed the mark for Star Wars. I can appreciate it, but I am not like a huge Star Wars fan. You know, you probably got a bunch of thumbs down right now. But my husband loves it. And maybe once my son starts watching it, maybe I'll get into it a little bit more. I've got some more DC. Secrets of the Haunted House. Some kind of monster right there. And this guy, I don't know, kind of looks like an evil genie or something, doesn't he? Here's Lego advertising for you. Legos are the best, aren't they? They're so timeless. I mean, they never change. Yes, you guys, my favorite trick-or-treat candy when I was a little girl was the Bubble Yum bubblegum. And you got 2 of them in a pack, and the grape was my favorite. That was my favorite trick-or-treat candy to get. I think they also gave you the cherry one too in a pack, but man, every time I got that, above all the chocolate, above all the other things, it was the Bubble Yum bubblegum. So good. My mouth is watering right now. I can still taste it. It's so good. This one's called The Many Ghosts of Dr. Graves. What a great name, Dr. Graves. It's another spooky tree. Is it a monster out there? This guy likes his monsters. The House of Secrets. Uh-oh, that looks like a Gladiator reference. Thumbs down, send in the lions. Unusual Tales. This one is called Adventures into the Unknown. Let's put out the glare. And last but not least, we have two more weird mystery tales from DC Comics. This one's great. That guy's been sitting in that chair for a very long time. Not the kind of roadside attraction you thought you'd be seeing, huh? Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this collection of my horror comics. If you guys are comic book collectors of any genre, please let me know below which one your favorite ones are. And if you ever sent in for any of those advertisements, please let me know if you got something back. Was it awesome? Was it cheap junk? I would love to hear your story. Also, if you want to be notified when I have more Pick or Treat videos coming out, make sure you click that notification bell. And if you're new to this channel, please click the subscribe button. I'd love to have you hang out and check out some of our other videos. Alright guys, we'll see you next time.